Biology Part 118, the middle ear. This is an air-filled cavity connected to the pharynx via the auditory tube, eustachian tube. When swallowing, the entrance of the tube is opened, thereby equalizing the pressure on either side of the tympanum and allowing it to vibrate freely. The function of the middle ear is to transmit these vibrations to the inner ear by means of the oval window. This transmission represents a mechanical problem for the fluid of the inner ear, which is much denser than air, and that far more energy is required to make it vibrate. The difficulty is overcome by three ossicles of the middle ear, called respectively the malleus, incus, stipes, or more commonly the hammer, anvil, and stirrup bone. The ossicles form a lever system which decreases the amplitude of vibrations. More decreases the amplitude of the vibrations. More importantly, the surface area of the stipes in contact with the oval window is much less than the surface area of the tympanum. As a result, about 30 times as much force per unit area is transmitted. To the inner is transmitted to the inner ear compared to sound waves reaching the ear. Two tiny muscles are attached to the ossicles to limit their movement. The muscles contract in response to the sudden loud noises, auditory reflexes, thereby protecting the inner ear from a damage. The inner ear. The receptors of the inner ear are located in a system of interconnected tubes which form the membranous labyrinth. Refer to the canals lying in different planes. Two swelling the cochlea. All these structures are filled with the endolymph, which is secreted by the wall of the endolymph which is secreted by the walls of the labyrinth and circulates before being reabsorbed in the sequous endolymphatics. The membranous labyrinth fits inside, and a larger cavity is there, the bony labyrinth, leaving the space which is filled with a different fluid called perilymph. Perilymph is a rich sodium plus ion, while endolymph resembles the intracellular fluid and is rich in potassium plus ions. The membrane of the labyrinth is in contact with the middle ear and the oval window and the round windows, of course. The round window. Hearing. The part of inner ear concerned with hearing is the oschlia, and its detailed structure is shown in figure 24.14. You should examine this carefully before reading the remainder of this section. Pressure waves received at the window are transmitted first to the perilymph within the vestibular canal, causing the vestibular membrane and the endolymph inside the cochlear duct to vibrate in turn. Hearing depends mainly on displacement of basilar membrane, which is stretched across the base of the cochlear duct. Near the oval window, the membrane is narrow and stiff, but it becomes progressively wider and more elastic in the cochlear spirals. The result of this one is there.